Thanks for joining me on Frag Hero today as we delve into all the mystery around Battlefield 6, or whatever it's going to be called, so the next main instalment in the Battlefield franchise. We're going to look into the possible setting, rumoured player counts and the potential release date. Just a note to say as well that all the footage in the video, apart from the EA Play teaser, is mashed up footage from previous titles. Okay, so they usually release the next main instalment of the series around October time. But just because that's kind of been the tradition and that DICE are probably trying to keep up with Call of Duty doesn't mean the team should be continuing that quantity over quality approach. We last got Battlefield 5 in 2018 and 4 came before that in 2013, so the fact that Battlefield 6 is already being teased is definitely making some fans sweat. We'll excuse the punctuation error by this fan here who thinks that Battlefield has lost its way. They're clearly very upset. Do you agree with them? Let me know in the comments, and also if you're enjoying the video so far, please do give it a like and maybe even subscribe to Frag Hero whilst you're at it. So it's definitely time to produce another great Battlefield game with a true sense of purpose and story. Long-standing fans of the franchise do mourn the loss of that proper Battlefield community that there used to be. But all that being said, this could be why fans think that the Battlefield series is moving towards a modern day urban setting. Battlefield 4, which was the 13th release for the series, was set in modern day in the year 2020, so 7 years ahead of time to when the game was released in 2013. The fact it'll have been nearly a decade since the Battlefield series focused on a main title in a modern setting does support these hypotheses. We got a teaser of this potential setting at EA Play in 2020. Showing next-gen work-in-progress footage. Let's take a look now.
Here to tell us about the future of gaming is EA's Chief Studio Officer, Laura Miele.
Thanks, Greg. As you've seen throughout the show today, our electronic artists are working hard to bring you more of the games that you want to play. Games like Star Wars Squadrons, Apex Legends, and Command & Conquer. These games all exist because of you. Your voices are heard and we are acting on your feedback. Now, we've talked a lot about all the exciting games you'll be playing this year, but our studios are working even further out, creating new experiences, new stories, new gameplay, all enabled by new console technology. And we're so excited about what's to come, we don't want to wait until next June to share what the teams are working on. Generation shifts are an opportunity to push beyond the boundaries of gaming as we know it today, and this time is no different. Our studios are taking their crazy ambitious ideas and making them real. For every console generation, DICE sets the bar for excellence in audio and visual presentation. We are creating epic battles at a scale and fidelity unlike anything you've experienced before. At Motive, we are working on a highly ambitious and innovative new game that puts the power and creativity in your hands.
Oh, I thought we'd just take a look back here at that happy face, see? EA can make people smile. So yeah, not much to go off there, but you get a little taste of the graphics improvement for next gen, along with a hint at a city setting and also a large number of players. That looked like more than 64 to me there, what do you think? EA's Chief Studio Officer, Laura Miele, said that they didn't want to wait till June next year to reveal what the team is working on. So does that mean we can expect a Battlefield 6 game reveal in June 2021? With the game releasing in, say, September? Fans were also predicting that Battlefield Bad Company 3 could be in the works too. The second Battlefield Bad Company came out in March 2010, so it will be a very big gap of 10 years to jump back into that part of the series, but maybe I would like to see that, so fingers crossed. There's a new rumour on the block anyway that Battlefield 6, or whatever its name may be, is going to be able to support at least 128 players, focusing still around that 32 versus 32 player combat. Our source for this was originally a tweet by Tom Henderson, which read, "Maps have been designed with 120 plus players in mind, but 32 versus 32 will also be a standard playlist." Battlefield 5 supports up to 64 players, splitting off into squads of 16. Let's hope that Battlefield 6 has a better weapon balance and a more successful launch than Battlefield 5 anyway. So there's no more getting shot in the back of the head with an SMG at like 200 metres away, which was kind of BS. Henderson continued on Twitter saying there's also been increased interest in Battle Royale due to the success of Warzone. No confirmation of a BR in the next Battlefield yet, but could EA and DICE be planning a free-to-play Battlefield experience? I'm sure lots of you watching are now sighing and hoping that this is just Henderson spouting off, because the market is already so saturated with battle royales. I do love Warzone though. There's another rumour I wanted to quickly touch on where fans think we may be getting a day and night cycle. This new lighting change would be great, and I think it would make the world and gameplay feel even more realistic. Do you want there to be a day and night cycle in Battlefield? Battlefield's moved back over to Steam now anyway, and since the move, the player count has already started to restore for titles in the series like Battlefield 5, and this gives me hope to think that the community's coming back. It is restoring, and there's going to be an even greater community for DICE to listen to in the future. Thanks for watching this Battlefield 6 rumours video today on Frag Hero. Be sure to give it a like if you enjoyed it, and please do support us by subscribing. See you next time on Frag Hero.